guys, once again I welcome all of you to Benghazi TV, and of course subscription is always key to myself and my team, so please, if you have not subscribed to the channel by hitting on that subscription button down there, click on it and also on the bell so that anytime we put some content here, you would see it, join us and come and of course enjoy what we have for you. And whilst you are at it, leave a comment or two and also a thumbs up on the content you see here with us on Benghazi TV. Now let's focus on some news from the Black Stars camp. Updates from the Black Stars camp. We know Inaki William has joined the Black Stars team, and so as we speak, 26 players are in camp. Yesterday, they did some gym work. They didn't go onto the field of play or on the pitch. They did some gym work, and so they stayed in the hotel to do the physical gym work. There's still no news on the arrival of Mohammed Kudus in the Black Stars camp. I have been working the lines and trying to get some interesting bits, and I've got some filler. I've got some interesting filler on Mohammed Kudus. Now, Mohammed Kudus is not in Ghana, and the last time I checked, my checks at the airport, he's not arrived in Ghana. In fact, last night, yesterday, today is Saturday, Friday night, Mohammed Kudus was even seen in London going for grocery shopping. Mohammed Kudus last night, Friday night, was spotted in London going for shopping. So Mohammed Kudus is not even in Ghana as we speak. So raising questions on when, and that is if indeed, Mohammed Kudus will even now join the Black Stars camp. Because it's almost 1 week of camping for the Black Stars team. We have just one more week to go and still no update or no presence for Mohammed Kudus, who is about the most important player clearly for the Black Stars in the last 2 years. He's still not arriving in the Black Stars team camp, and we still don't know when he's going to arrive. We all know that indeed it came out that Mohammed Kudus has had a bit of an injury issue, a muscle tear of a sort. That was the issue. And West Ham communicated with the GFA and the Black Stars medical team on this. And the GFA and the Black Stars medical team requested for some medical reports and scans on the muscle tear or muscle problem of Kudus to be sent down to the FA. That, I'm told, was done. The FA insisted that indeed the player comes down for them to also have their own tests or checks on the player as well to confirm the extent of the injury and decide on the way forward regards Mohammed Kudus. But looks as though the player is still not in Ghana for the medical team of the Black Stars to have a look as well, because West Ham are indicating that he's injured, he has an issue with injuries, but there are still some doubts on the extent of the injury and the reasons why it would be cool for him to come down for the medical team to have their own assessment. But I can tell you, like I told you, a source in London last night, Friday night, indicated that indeed they spotted Mohammed Kudus still in the UK, still in London. So Mohammed Kudus is not in Ghana as we speak. There were some reports yesterday that Mohammed Kudus was in town, but I can tell you that from what we have heard from our source in London, the UK, Kudus was in the UK still on Friday night. That's last night. So we're not too sure. There are various reports making the round that indeed the player is receiving treatment in the UK or in London and wants to join the Black Stars team in Ivory Coast. That's reports we're picking. Yeah, hearing all these reports that the player wants to join the Black Stars team in Ivory Coast after getting a clearance with the treatment he's currently receiving, because he thinks by then he'll be fully fit to join the team. We are not too sure of all these reports. We can't verify these reports that are making the rounds, but as the reports out there, that the player is indicating that he's still receiving treatment in London or UK and will join the Black Stars team, or wants to join the Black Stars team in Ivory Coast. That's reports we are picking. We can't confirm that, but I can confirm to you that the player is not in Ghana and that he's still in the UK as of last night. The player was still in London. So, next the question, will Mohammed Kudus be available for Ghana at this Nations Cup? Big question. You know, before the final list came out, there were some reports, grapevine reports, that Mohammed Kudus would not be playing for Ghana at the Afcon. Some of these things and the delay in his arrival is beginning to lay some level of credence to those reports. But we'll still wait. we will still wait to see how things pan out eventually with Mohammed Kudus and whether he is indeed injured and will be there for Ghana at the Afcon. West Ham, you know, is a key man for West Ham in the ongoing campaign. Just yesterday, I think West Ham even tweeted wishing Mohammed Kudus and said again, the Moroccan defender again, good luck for the Afcon. So it means, presumably, he has been released by West Ham. But question is, why was he still in London last night? But we'll monitor. We'll keep our taps on the ground and let you in on any news, any further drops on Mohammed Kudus, whether he is now back or not. But for now, reports indeed that Kudus is still, as of last night, not in Ghana, was spotted in London, in the UK, going for some shopping. And so, not too sure if indeed he will be coming down anytime soon to join the camp, the Black Stars camp, I mean. That's the latest from the camp. But the team again will train today. Today's Saturday, but they will train. They will go back to the pitch and train. They have issues clearly with the route or the travel they have to go through, the road they have to go through to get to Abrankese. It's a bad road, we all know. I mean, if you are someone in that region, you have a fair idea of that road. I mean, construction began, some portions are done to, you know, from Atonsu, Agogo through to Esreso, Feyase, that stretch has been fixed. But beyond that, you know, Abidan, Kwanta, and the rest to get to Abrankese is kind of bad and lots of dust, rough road. So, but whatever it is, that's the only venue because Kumasi wasn't ready. Bayarami was not ready for the Black Stars team, but well, they're in Kumasi anyway. So that's the latest on the Black Stars and also Mohammed Kudus.